grand setting, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arlington. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can have still feel paralyzed.
We're going to sack.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. The second down throw is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He gets this complete to Burton. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
A gain of 14. And the Rams first down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you. And all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Whoa. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Rams. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
A return coming from the 14. Finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Milton to the air on 2nd down. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Milton. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
That one swung out to Blue. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Oh, powerful run, just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the 1st down. It is 1st and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 69
First down.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Out to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Milton, touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Rather start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The middle they go. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Right side, caught by Burton.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
At his 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On play action, here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now a handoff, running right. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Darnold. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready? Pack the stick, Pass the 60.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. 14. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. DJ Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Looking out of the gun is Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
Come back in. Come back in.
1st and 10 at the 30.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. On the run to the right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
2 minutes remaining here in this 1st half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
To the air, it's Milton. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hurt. Steady.
Try and throw with Milton. Headed left, buying time. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
And
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
On first down, here's Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. And that ball moves. How fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Throwing, Milton. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
18 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Darnold again. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Rams are back within 4. It's 21-17.
17.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Donovan Izaraku. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Blue, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, here's Milton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Cowboys.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
Here we go. Strike. Ready. Hawk 7. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll begin here on the ground. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
6-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
And he's going to have a Rams first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on third and inches. On the RPO, it's Nakua. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 2. They'll go play action with Darnold. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
They'll go with the counter on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That pass is caught by Burden. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is first and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Cowboys 28, Rams 35.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. A nice return here. Going to set them up beyond the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And it's caught. What a throw. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Darnold. And this will be incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. Escaping to his left. Taking off.
That was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Rams, first down. Again, 22 yards. And the Rams.
Throw on 1st down is Darnold. Catch and made. It's Burton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Darnold. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken around the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Wide open, middle of the field, he's got his receiver. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Go! 70 Rangers, 70 Lions, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 18 at the Rams 45.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Throwing, Milton. Flush to his right. Going up top. That is hard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Darnold to throw on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. That's called in on the left behind the Tua. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
Been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw again is Darnold. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. He threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here's Darnold again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Darnold to the air once more. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, That can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with blue. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go. 77. Riggs. 19 Lions.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by one here in the second half.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense, and the kick's in the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Come on. 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Warriors, 70, go!
From the gun, here's Milton. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Cowboys will go up by 7.
49. Rams 42. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll run with blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. A run once more with blue. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, they'll go with blue. for Dallas. It's their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to